Honestly, don't think I'll ever get over how cool it is to be able to stock up my own book. And I sit it like right here, right beside my desk, just because that reminder and seeing it right there is just an incredible feeling to know that I can do it and I will do it again with book 2. Hi, my name's Hope. I am an indie author. I published one book, October 2025, just a small town romance, and I'm working on book 2 in my interconnected standalone series. If you like the vibe here, kind of chill, not really sure what I'm gonna talk about until I just turn the camera on and ramble, follow along. I'd love to have you here. Yeah, today I actually have to go about an hour to go pick up family members from the airport tonight, and I figured I would just go early, kind of make it a day. I'm gonna go back to that Barnes & Noble outlet that I went to in another video a couple videos ago. I really want to read Project Hail Mary before the movie comes out, so that's my goal. That's the book I want to find when I get there. Hopefully that's one of the things that they have 50% off. My sister's working, so I'm gonna obviously text her and see what she wants, if anything. But besides that, I just figured I'd take you along. A writing vlog on a small trip kind of thing. I might find a coffee shop, might just write in the car, I don't know. It is up to a bigger city, so I'm going way earlier than I need to. I just want to not be on the highway when it's super busy with dinner traffic. So yeah, let's go. All right, first stop, since I'm going to pick up family members and there's multiple of them, I have a smaller car. So in order to be able to pick them up and all their bags, I have to go get one of their vehicles, which is like 5 minutes away. So that's where I'm going right now, is to swap cars. And then I can't decide if I want to actually get something to eat now or just wait until I'm in the city. I don't know that I feel hungry, but I think a drink would be really cool. I think I might stop at Dutch, maybe? But yeah, one of the things I do want to talk about in this vlog is that I posted on my Facebook and I think Instagram as well, talking about my new kind of goal, I guess you could say. It's like I shared, I like being transparent with honestly everything, so I shared where I'm at in book 2 and what I'm working on. And I think I posted, at the time of posting, I was 25,600 words into my draft, and I'm assuming that it's going to be a 70,000 word draft. Book 1 was 68, I think, and then with editing it became more than that, but I'm assuming book 2 will be around the same, so that's why I set my goal for 70,000. And I kind of did the math to figure out if this is my starting word count and this is my goal, plus I also want to finish, I need to be finished by April 1st so I can do self-edits for the month of April. I just needed to know around like how many words I was kind of looking at, like needing for daily word count. And I came up with an average of like 1,000 minimum a day, which I think is achievable. But I do have my days where, like, you know, I may work a shift, or lately I've been sick. Just kind of also listening to my body and things like that. But so like today I worked all morning and now I have to drive an hour up. I think they land honestly around like 10 o'clock tonight, and as I'm filming right now it's 5:22, so I'm going up technically way sooner than I need to, but my brain is just odd sometimes, and I feel like it makes more sense to me to be there earlier, and then the earlier I'm there, I can just work on my stuff that I need to in the car if I have to, or any restaurant I can find that's open late, that works too. But so yeah, my goal is to add 1,000 words every day, and I've actually achieved that. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today is Tuesday. I haven't added anything today, so I will be doing that when I get up there and finally just sit to wait for them to land. But obviously gonna fight for that, because I want to stick with that goal. Like, I feel proud that I did Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and so no way am I gonna let myself fail for Tuesday. But yeah, that's the plan. Kind of chill. Honestly, probably the most exciting thing is maybe getting something to drink before I start the drive, and hopefully getting there soon enough that the Barnes & Noble outlet that I want to go to isn't closed. Another thing I have to do is I have to stop. I bought this bag, this travel bag, from someone on Facebook Marketplace a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and she was so sweet, but she messaged me last week, I think, and was like, hey, I found this like over the shoulder crossbody strap that goes with this bag. Just thought I'd reach out and see if you wanted it, because I did buy the bag from her. I didn't even know it was supposed to come with that strap. So I think I might end up stopping with where she lives and picking that up, because it would be beneficial to have that long strap. But I'm pulling onto the street now, and I've been thinking about this for honestly years, but it just came back into my head, so I feel like I should probably share it. But there's so much that we do in our daily lives that is just unspoken trust, and I don't think anybody really thinks about it like that. But like, when you go to a fast food restaurant or a restaurant, you sit down trusting that they're gonna make your food the way that they should. When we're driving, like, I just thought about it like 2 seconds ago, like turning at a stop sign. Like, we assume that people are going to stop at stop signs and go when it's their turn to go. And I don't know, and plane rides too, since I'm picking up my family from a flight. Like, there's just so much that goes into trust, unspoken trust that we have, and I don't think anybody really talks about that. It's something I've always thought was really cool. Actually swapped cars. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna go. I need to get gas, so I might as well get my drink, but I'm gonna go do that and then be on my way. Go get that strap from the lady from Facebook Marketplace, and hopefully still have time to go to Barnes & Noble. I just got my drink, and I'm here to say, if you have a Dutch Bros near you, definitely suggest you try this banana bread mocha freeze. I've been obsessed ever since they started advertising it for the winter season. Apparently they have it all year round, and it's delicious. I can't stop drinking it. Don't mind the lighting, but I picked up the strap, and again, she was really nice, but I picked up the strap for the bag, and now I like put in the map to go to the Barnes & Noble, and it says it's literally closing in 7 minutes. And I can't be too disappointed, because I easily could have looked that up before I even left, and I didn't, so that's on me, I guess. I think they land at 10, and it's 7 minutes to 7. So I'm 3 hours early. But that's okay, because that 3 hours may be just what I need to sit in a parking lot nearby the airport and get my 1,000 words in. So I think this is going to be less exciting than I thought it would be, but I think that's what I'm just going to do now. I'm going to see how long it'll take me to drive to the airport from here, and then just probably get comfy in the car and see if I can get at least 1,000. It'd be incredible if I could get more than that. I mean, 3 hours is plenty of time, so that's the new plan, I guess. Again, ignore the terrible lighting. I just made it to the airport. I'm at the telephone area where you just park and wait for whoever you're picking up to let you know you've arrived, or they've arrived. I'm in my dad's truck, and he has this like center console thing that it's also a seat, but I think I'm gonna like adjust my seat and then set my laptop on that and then just try to write. I'm literally using a street light as my lighting, but it's currently 7:30, so I have 2.5 hours. I think I can do this. I am starting to feel tired, and I think it's just because the boring long drive and then it being dark and then all the lights. I don't know, I just, plus work this morning, so that is also draining me. But I do not want to lose my streak, so I'm gonna get my laptop out and start, because I know I need to. Future me will be proud. I got my setup. This is what it's looking like. As I open this, I realized that there actually is something else I need to do, and I just got the link today. I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel, but my sister, who designed my book cover and is doing the second one as well, shout out Julissa, she's been in a couple of my videos. She has a bakery, and she makes her own like cookies and stuff, and if you read book 1 or have been following along, her bakery is Sweet Nightmare. It's an actual bakery that she created on her own. I put her bakery into my book, and I made my characters like her bakery. And so she sells at a lot of the community markets near us, and she asked if it was possible to have my book for sale under her booth. And since they kind of correlate, her bakery being mentioned, we got approval. So I have to answer some of these questions on the website, and I'm gonna email her my responses so she can send it in, and they just have to go through like a jury process. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's an airplane. But I have to go through a bit of a jury process, which I assume is them reading it. I'm looking at the questions now, and it looks like, tell us a bit about why you chose to create your particular product versus other artisan crafts. Develop or describe the processes used to create your art, including some of the tools you utilize in creating your product. Where do you get the raw materials to create your product? Sounds like a lot of these are like very, very broad to like cover all bases of like homemade things or crafts. What makes your craft unique, special, and different than similar vendor products? How do you envision your market display? And then just put in some photos as well. It sounds pretty easy. I need to do that too, so I can get that in ASAP so it can get approved, because the community markets start up again soon, and so I need to have this ready so she can sell it on the weekends with her cookies and stuff. That'll be so cool. I'm excited. I'm really thankful that she was even willing to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do first, because these questions are super, super easy. I'm going to do this, email those to her, and then get into my draft. Plenty of time. I got this. I'm here for a quick update. not going as fast as I was hoping, but I'm not out of time yet. I finished the 5 questions for the community market, sent those to my sister, and the photos that I needed to go with it. It is currently 8:40. I have an hour and 20 minutes, give or take, if their flight lands early or gets a little bit delayed. I've added 250 words. Still have quite a bit to go. I know I can do this. It's just I'm getting stuck in my head about whether I can do it or not. I feel like I can do it. An hour and 20 minutes, and I'll update you as soon as the hour and 20 minutes is done, I guess. Wish me luck. So, unfortunate update. I just got a text that they have arrived. So now I have to pull around and go pick them up. But I have 150 words left. I'm gonna have to write when I get home. But I think that was really successful I had all the hope in the world that I could get the 1,000. But it's okay. I did get a phone call from my sister in the middle of it, and I had to use the bathroom, so I ran into the gas station that's up the street. But 150 words left and we'll be done. I'm gonna write tonight and then another 1,000 tomorrow. I'm gonna go pick up my parents. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Use this as a reminder that any little sliver of time sitting here waiting, I wrote. I only have 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes to write. I have to sit here and wait. That's useful time to do something productive, to meet your goals, to achieve your dreams. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it together. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good week.